Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. Diddy has been arrested. Diddy has been arrested on SA charges. P. Diddy has been arrested. Breaking news. You know what time it is. I'm going to give you the commentary, what happens next from here. So you better share this video. You want to know what really happened next. Don't worry about my delivery. Just listen to the words that are coming out my mouth and make sure you comprehend them. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell if you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Hit the like button and cop the book on the screen on Roaring Harlem at roaringharlem.com. Let's go. All right. All right, so this is what it is, man. P. Diddy has been arrested. Remember, I told you. And yeah, I'm going to hit you with the I told you so. Remember, I told you they was going to indict him or drop some more crazy footage on Diddy the closer we get to the election. This is a distraction for our people from the powers that be. They want us all talking about Diddy. You want to hear about Diddy, so that's what we're going to talk about. But I got to let you know, go on over there and see what's going on in politics and make sure you cast your vote to vote. All right? Remember, I told you that. Don't let this Diddy stuff distract you because it's what I'm speaking on. Go over and vote, man. Sign up, register, do all you got to do. Exercise it. Martin Luther King died for it for us. Let's get these votes going. All right, now I'm gonna play this breaking news. All right.
Some major breaking news to tell you about. Sean P. Diddy Combs has been arrested, according to TMZ. According to the New York Times, he was indicted in New York by a federal grand jury and was just taken into custody in Manhattan. As we know, he's been the subject of an investigation for some time now, Marla.
Fox 11 was first on the scene, in fact, in March. Here's that shot from Sky Fox when federal agents raided his Holmby Hills. So this is connected to that raid. There was also a raid of his property in Miami. His team tonight, his attorney putting out a statement saying, quote, he is an imperfect person but is not criminal, and goes on to say that they are disappointed with the decision to pursue what they believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs.
All right, so that's what it is, man. Just so y'all understand, this thing is real. All right, now we're gonna bring it back. I want a little joint with him. So what we're gonna do, so that you fully understand, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about what this means and how this play out. This is about this man next to me right here. This is still one of our own. He has issues. We as a people need to come and rally behind him. We know he was accused of scandalous things. And, I was convicted of scandalous things and served my debt to society. And now I'm trying to give back to society by trying to save the youth and bring our people together so they understand that we have. He has issues. We recognize that. You understand? He needs help. We recognize that. But as far as just throwing them to the wolves and abandoning them like that, I don't think that none of us is in a position to judge another man like that. Only God could judge us right now for that. Right? Now, he's been arrested in New York City. You understand? They say they snatched him up in a hotel, took him down there. So I'm going to run this back and I'm going to take y'all on a ride. All right? Relax, relax, relax. I'm going to take y'all on a ride, right? When I got picked up back in 1993, December 10th, 1993, I'm riding down 8th Avenue, and they roll up on me, they grabbed me, they told me they had a sealed secret indictment for me and a gas chamber waiting for me down in Virginia. So I needed to cooperate and come with them and tell them what they needed to know. And they gave me this fancy little song and dance that they thought was so good. And I just looked at them like they was crazy and let them finish what they were saying and say, all right, well, just take me downtown. So they take me downtown. And when I went to the police station, before I went to the court system, they told me about the indictment. You know, they said it's not open yet. It will be open in the morning. So I'm letting you know that in the morning when you wake up, you will hear the charges against Diddy. In the morning when you wake up, you will hear the charges against Diddy because they have him in custody. So in the morning, he goes in front of the judge and they open up the indictment and he gets to see it for the first time as we get to talk about it for the first time. That's how this procedure is played out. Once they get you, it's a sealed indictment. They can't open it. Even the police apprehending you can't know what you're charged with while they're apprehending you. All they know is that you have a warrant out for your arrest. So now they got him for the warrant for the arrest in the morning. The world is going to know what Homeland Security here in the United States and everybody else, all the alphabet boys that went at him, what they charged them with. The greatest magician trick of all time is dropping it now during the election, where this right here is gonna ride right through the election, where our people not even gonna know what's going on, not gonna care what's going on, gonna be going on with their life, talking about Diddy, while this election, which is the biggest one of our lifetime, because we have a woman running for president, which we had before, but now we have a black woman, you know, even though it was one back in the day that ran. I forgot her name, but she ran though. You know, but if y'all know the name, put it in the comment. You know, there was another female that ran. I think it was for president too, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, right now is the time, man. Diddy has been arrested. Gunshots, 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 gunshots. And breaking news. You already know what time it is. Diddy has been arrested. So now we have to deal with this and we have to see where we're going to go from here as a people. This is where we see where we are as a people. Are we greater than God and we could judge another man the same as God? Or do we have to let it ride the way it's riding and let God do what he do? Because God do things for a reason that we don't comprehend. But it's not our place to question God either, to ask him why he put what society consider as monsters out here. Because that's what a lot of you have labeled Diddy as, a monster. You understand? But God created us all. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, that's where we go from there. But Diddy has been arrested, so everybody got what they wanted. But just keep in mind, this could be your brother. This should be considered as your brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, he made it real big. A lot of us, you know, don't like it that he made it, you know, and we, you know, feel like, chop his joints off and throw him to the wolves. He's done. You know what I mean? What how they say, Diddy's done. You know, so you know that's where he's at. They say like he done. You know, and a lot of them don't like it. But like I said, you know, Diddy's been arrested. He got a sealed indictment. They will open it in the morning. In the morning, we'll know exactly what Diddy is charged with. If y'all think you know what he's charged with, put it in the comments and we're going to compare it in the morning and we can look back at what time you put it up there so you can't lie after you find out what happened and start posting that this was your idea after you have already seen the charges and cheated, you know? And that's what we trying to, you know, prevent you from doing. But this is a learning experience, just like the Young Thug trials, a learning experience. We seen best friends go up there and say, man, I love the guy, but it's about me. I'm worrying about me. It's all about me saving my black, period. We seen all of that. You know, Cat Williams says that 2024, everything will be revealed and exposed. And we seeing it exposed where best friends are testifying against best friends in open court like it's nothing and saying, I'm still that man, I'm still him, but I'm going to get you life in jail so I can stay out here with my family. This is what we're seeing happening during this time. And that's why I say don't get involved in the streets. It's not worth it. Don't go out there. Hey, because you have to make these tough decisions that add up to something. And it adds up to freedom or death, which is what life in jail is. Or you catch a hot one. We ain't trying to do that. We got to put this together, man. We have to come together as a people and do what need to be done, because without us coming together as one, we're standing divided, and you already know how they say it, divided we fall, and we not trying to fall under no circumstances, or we trying to fall. We trying to elevate and get to the next level because we're the true kings and queens. And that's how we're supposed to be looking at life right now. We're the kings and queens. And right now we have one of our brothers that's in distress. So what do you do when your brother's in distress? Do you kick him and throw him back to the wolves? Or do you try and help him out? Do you say a prayer for him and ask God to heal and touch your brother's soul because he needs help right now? Yes, he's been exposed now, but or allegedly exposed, however you want to call it to be politically correct. But bottom line is, it is what it is. Times is moving forward, and it's what are we going to do as a people? Do we run and chase this Diddy thing down a rabbit hole and forget to vote? Back to that, right? Do we chase this Diddy thing down the rabbit hole and forget to vote? That's all I want to know. Somebody tell me. That way I know. Or do we come together as a people? This is a real test of time for our people that will go down in our history. This is a part of our history right now. What's going on with Diddy? Yes. In 20 years, 50 years, when they look back at this, they're going to see why our people is in the condition that we're in now from the actions or inactions that we did not take back in 2024 when they went at one of our brothers that was an icon, was an icon. They're going to look back at how we dealing with this right here. And this is not to defend Diddy. This is to unite our people. This is not to defend Diddy. This is to unite our people, that we rally with our own. We know some of us have issues, but we get them the help they need. We don't throw them to the wolves. That's all I'm saying. And God forbid if he did that with, with one of my sisters, one of my family members, I would pray for him to get help too. I definitely pray for him to get help. Because God is going to hear the prayer of the prayee and give him his blessing for praying for his soul when he could have prayed for his demise. But why put the energy there to hold you back like a weight on your ankle, pulling you down, and you're trying to soar? That's what that would be like. Trying to hold on to, he did this, that. That's like the people that told on me. I forgave them. I let it go. They did what they did. That's it. Go on with your life. I go on with my life. I'm good. And I pray you're good. But that's what being a man is on man time. You know what I mean? He wasn't the only one that got me down. My actions got me knocked. You know, my actions was sloppy at some point, and they moved in and they snatched me up and gave me life plus 20. And the dude testified against me to make sure that they buried me. And yeah, you know, he did a good job, did what he was supposed to do. He got it. And, you know, he went home after 5-6 years when I did 26 years. You know, so those are the games they play. So if that's what you want to enter, youngin, enter into it. But I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. Don't do it. I was at the top of the food chain. I'm talking about 30 cars, women, clubs here in Miami. I'm everywhere. I got drugs in every state. I go to any state, get any woman I want, do what I want. Come on, I'm running with the biggest ballers down there. I'm shining in every state on the East Coast. I did it all, man. And none of that is to brag. That's just to let you know that, you know, at the end of the day, when them people came in and they laid me down for 26 years, and my daughter that was 18 months was now 27 years old, and I'm just walking out the federal prison and don't even know the woman that's standing in front of me and trying to adjust to that. I've been through it. We all gonna be going through it. And I mean, we know God do things for a reason. I said the same exact thing when I was in that situation. I said, I know God got me. I know God put me here for a reason. When he ready, he gonna let me out. You gotta have faith in God, man. Whoever your God is, whatever name or label you choose to give him. But your higher power, that's one of our brothers that need help. Where do we go from here as a people? I know y'all not used to hearing this on YouTube. You want to hear the slandering him and all that. But I mean, he slandered himself. He slandered himself. Because like I said, this ain't to defend him at all. This is for our people. You know, and that's all that is, just so you fully understand and overstand where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? But in the morning when you wake up, if it's the morning and you're just waking up, if it's the afternoon, you already woke up, you will know what the charges are against Diddy, because that's the way it works. In the morning, they take his ass down there, they open an indictment, and they know this what it is, and then they decide if they're going to give you bail right there or not. You understand? You get a bail hearing and all that. Do y'all think Diddy gonna get bail? Do you think Diddy should get bail? Why should Diddy get bail? Why should he not get bail? I want everybody to just tap in and, you know, say what it is. You know? And remember, if you subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And both of y'all hit that like button. And make sure, for a fact, I want to make sure that y'all know that you got to cop the book, you know, A Roaring Harlem. And that's where we at. All right? Tapping out.
Cheers, cheers to the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
I'm 26, back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions is a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Take a little gully posse and put it in home. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and YouTube, you can go and visit. Then you can consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get juice from a kingpin. I went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. Did not pay attention, would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grands got along. A man that generated millions on the block. Did his time, never swill until the cops make an audio. operative. So take heed, homie, lend it ear. He started in Uptown, he gon' finish there. Better